Hello guys, back again with the Raccoon Channel. Offline games are still popular for now, so if you are fans of games with the adventure action genre, then you can try some of the games that we will discuss in this list. Especially this game list is fairly light. And it's nice to see with stunning graphics. Before we go to the main topic, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you always get updates about game information from us.
The insurgents are not to be trusted. Be vigilant out there.
Abby, A Robot's Tale is a puzzle platformer game that tells the story of a small, self-aware robot named Abby. The game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where humans are extinct and robots have taken over. As Abby wakes up, she discovers that she is the last of her kind and is all alone in a world filled with danger and mystery. As she sets out to explore her surroundings, she meets a small, damaged robot named DD, who becomes her companion and helps her navigate the world. Together, Abby and DD must work to uncover the secrets of their world, including the truth behind the extinction of the human race and the rise of the robots. Along the way, they must solve a variety of puzzles and navigate dangerous environments, using their unique abilities to overcome obstacles and progress through the game. Cordy is a 2D side-scrolling platformer game that follows the adventures of a small, cheerful robot named Cordy. The game takes place in a vibrant and colorful world filled with unique environments and challenges. The game begins with Cordy waking up to find that his world is in danger. The evil Boogaloo has stolen all of the power sources that keep Cordy's world running, and it's up to Cordy to retrieve them and save the day. Throughout his journey, Cordy also meets a variety of other robots who provide him with upgrades and abilities to help him on his quest. These upgrades include things like a shield to protect against enemy attacks, a magnet to attract power sources, and a jetpack to fly across larger gaps. Highwater is an indie adventure game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where water has become the most precious resource. The game follows the story of a young woman named Luna, who is on a quest to find her missing father and uncover the secrets of the mysterious organization known as the Company. As the game begins, Luna finds herself in a small, drought-stricken town called Highwater, where she meets a variety of unique and interesting characters. Together, they embark on a journey to explore the harsh, unforgiving wasteland that surrounds them, facing a variety of challenges and obstacles along the way. The game's narrative is driven by dialogue and exploration, with players uncovering new areas and interacting with the environment to progress through the game's story. Along the way, Luna must solve puzzles, gather resources, and build relationships with the people she meets, all while uncovering the truth about her father and the company's sinister plans.
Wherever you are, whoever you're with, remember we're in this together and life goes on, as always.
Into the Dead 2, Unleashed is an action-packed survival horror game that follows the story of a man named James, who is trying to survive in a world overrun by zombies. As the game begins, James finds himself in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and must fight his way through hordes of the undead to reach his family and ensure their safety. Along the way, he must scavenge for weapons and supplies to help him survive and rescue other survivors he encounters. The game's narrative also explores the relationships between the characters, including James's relationships with his wife and daughter, as well as the bonds he forms with other survivors he meets along the way.
You don't come around here no more. Nails in the churches, nails in the door.
Kentucky Route Zero is an indie adventure game that follows the story of a truck driver named Conway as he sets out on a journey to deliver a package along the mysterious Route Zero in rural Kentucky. As Conway travels through the surreal and dreamlike world of Kentucky Route Zero, he encounters a cast of unique and intriguing characters, including a pair of musicians, a young boy and his dog, and a group of people living in an underground bunker. Each character has their own story to tell and their own perspective on the strange world of Kentucky Route Zero. Throughout the game, players make choices that shape the outcome of the story, influencing the relationships between the characters and determining the ultimate fate of Conway and his companions. The game's narrative is driven by dialogue and exploration, with players uncovering new areas and interacting with the environment to progress through the game's 5 acts. Eleias Horizon is an indie adventure game that follows the story of Laya, a young woman on a quest to explore the mystical world of Horizon and uncover the secrets of her past. As the game begins, Laya finds herself stranded on a strange island where she meets a variety of unique and intriguing characters. Together, they embark on a journey to explore the vast and mysterious world of Horizon, encountering new environments, creatures, and challenges along the way. The game's narrative is driven by dialogue and exploration, with players uncovering new areas and interacting with the environment to progress through the game's story. Along the way, Laya must solve puzzles, gather resources, and build relationships with the people she meets, all while discovering the truth about her own identity and the world of Horizon. Magibo is a puzzle platformer game that follows the journey of a small robot named Magibot, who possesses magical powers. The game takes place in a magical world filled with enchanted landscapes and mysterious creatures. As Magibot sets out on his adventure, he discovers that his world is in danger and must use his magical abilities to overcome obstacles and defeat powerful enemies. Magibot's powers include the ability to control gravity, create magical platforms, and manipulate objects in the environment. Throughout the game, Magibot must navigate a variety of puzzles and challenges, using his powers to solve intricate puzzles and overcome obstacles. He must also battle a variety of enemies, including fearsome bosses, using his magic to outmaneuver and defeat them. Oxenfree, Netflix edition, is an interactive adventure game that follows the story of a teenage girl named Alex and her friends who accidentally open a ghostly rift while partying on an abandoned island. As Alex and her friends explore the island, they begin to experience strange and supernatural events, including time loops, ghostly apparitions, and mysterious radio signals. As the game progresses, Alex must navigate these strange occurrences and uncover the secrets of the island and the ghosts that haunt it. Throughout the game, players make choices that determine the outcome of the story, influencing the relationships between the characters and ultimately shaping the game's multiple endings. The Netflix edition of Oxenfree also includes new story content and additional choices for players to make, further expanding on the game's original storyline.
What a night, huh?
Yeah, sorry about this.
So, what's the, thing to do here?
The thing to do?
Rima. The Story Begins is an adventure game that tells the story of a young girl named Rima, who lives in a magical world filled with wonder and danger. As the game begins, Rima awakens to find her village under attack by a dark force. Determined to save her people and uncover the truth behind the attack, Rima sets out on a journey to discover the secrets of her world and the power that lies within her. As she travels through the game's lush and vibrant environments, Rima must solve a variety of puzzles and overcome a range of obstacles, including navigating treacherous terrain, fighting off dangerous creatures, and using her abilities to manipulate the environment and progress through the game. Spiritfarer is a beautiful and emotional game that tells the story of Stella, a young woman who becomes the new Spiritfarer tasked with helping lost spirits pass on to the afterlife. In the Netflix adaptation of Spiritfarer, we follow Stella as she embarks on her journey, sailing through a magical world filled with fantastical creatures and stunning landscapes. Along the way, she meets a variety of spirits who have yet to find peace, each with their own unique story and set of challenges. As she travels, Stella must help these spirits come to terms with their past and confront the obstacles that are keeping them from moving on. This includes everything from helping a lost spirit find their lost love to helping another overcome their fear of heights. So, those are the top 10 best adventure action offline game Android and iOS that we recommend in this video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope our recommendations can be useful and see you in the next video.